We're going to give you guys a full and exclusive update on the house we're rehabbing for the Lucid Lounge. This is the house we bought for $120,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 1,000 square foot on a slab, no basement. Look, perfect little rehabber. And we're about halfway, maybe slightly over halfway done with the rehab. All the demo has been completed and we're putting things back together. And we want to give you the full update today. All right. And this is not financial advice. I'm a guy in my basement. Sometimes I drink a little coffee. Sometimes I smoke a little weed. And I invest in some weird ass shit. So don't do what I do. Let's dive right into it today. So if you guys know, you can see the outside of the house there. You see the fresh roof we got on it. It's got good windows, good siding. We need to do some landscaping. You see the lawn was about to get mowed here. We need to clean all this up, clean up the backyard, but mainly just fresh paint and getting through it. And now that we've dived in, you can look back at our past YouTube videos to see what we've done. We have filled an entire dumpster. We've ripped out ceiling tiles. We've ripped out flooring, carpeting here. We've ripped out bathrooms, sinks, toilets. Everything has basically been ripped out of this house. The cardboard popcorn ceilings have been completely ripped out, and you can see all the rafters here. I joke about in our last video we were going to put a loft in. We're not putting a loft in. That's not what we're doing. You can see we had to rip out all the floors. In the last video, I show that we repaired these hardwood floors. They're not even hardwood, they were like laminate wood floors. We had repaired them, but we found out that the subflooring in the bedrooms, the main hallway, and a few other places wasn't attached properly and breaking up. And so we had to tear up all those floors and lay down completely new flooring. And you can see all the new flooring going in, all the base molding around the house going in as well. So we had to tear up all those laminate flooring and lay down completely new laminate flooring throughout the house. That was an added cost that we didn't think we were going to have to run into. Thankfully, we have an amazing crew. We have an absolutely amazing crew of contractors out there. Shout out to Justin. I won't give you any more information on them. They're our secret weapon. We won't release our contractors to anybody. We're still within budget on everything. So far to date in this house, we have spent $13,500 on the rehab. So far, I think we have about another $15,000 to go before we're ready to sell this thing, putting it all back together. We need to get some appliances and all that good stuff, but I'm really excited. These new floors and new subfloors down below are starting to look really nice. All this new flooring is looking very nice in here. We put in all the molding around here. This is a great shot of the floor here and of the textured flooring here. Really, really like it. We refinished all of the kitchen tiles. We re-grouted everything in the kitchen here. We were able to keep the tile and everything looks really good with the new grout going in. All of this, once cleaned up, is going to look amazing with all the new grout. Like, it's completely brand new and clean. You can see the grouting, the grout lines in there look perfect now. It's all nice and clean and looking really good, ready for paint and molding and everything in there. We've taken out all the appliances in the kitchen. Everything's been removed from here. We've started to lay tiles, and this has been finished. The floor tiles in the bathroom have started to go in. So we've chose this nice kind of slate gray tile for the bathroom floor tiles. Those are all now completely in. We're looking to tile up the shower and everything else this week. That should actually be happening as we speak. We were able to fix the shower and bathtub drain over here. This was actually not attached, and the shower and tub were draining under the foundation and not down the actual drain. So we had to remove all that, cut the pipe out, clean everything up in here. And we're finally ready to reinstall an actual brand new drain pipe and tile up the walls for a custom shower space. We're not cheap. We're not putting in one of those prefab showers. We're going to tile up a nice shower floor and shower walls, custom shower to fit in there in the space. General cleanup outside. This is out back. We need to definitely do some landscaping out here, cut back some trees, lay down some grass seed, do some work in the backyard back here to clean this place up if we're going to do it for sale. The drywall started to go in. This is the drywall lift. This is the lift they use as a 2-man operation. You can actually put drywall up as a 1-man operation. Put a piece of drywall up here, crank it to the ceiling, and this holds it to the ceiling while you're then able to secure it. It screws to the rafters. So they have done all that. So in the next set of photos that are coming through, you will be able to see all the ceilings are in, the complete bathroom floor is in. We're working on tiling up the walls of the bathroom. We're working on finishing all the floor molding, securing front door and back door. Need to get sanded and painted, painting throughout. They're going to be mudding up all the ceilings because all the drywall's up. We still have to mud them up, sand them, and paint them all. And so much more coming. We do need to cover this either gas or water meter in the kitchen. We need to put in some shelving or something over here, some type of a mud. You're thinking about throwing in like a mud cubby because the back door's right here, blocking this off and having some cubby space for shoes and storage and thing like that. Off in here, because there's no basement, in this little closet over here is where the furnace and water heater, all these appliances are out of the house. Purchased this house for 120. I think we're going to be into it somewhere around 145, 150. The house across the street has a basement. We do not. It also has a full garage where we have a carport, but it sold for $250,000. I think this house is worth anywhere between $190 to $210 after realtor fees, taxes, closing costs, any concessions to the buyer we may have to make. I think we'll probably make a conservative 10 to 15% return on our money and go look for the next one. We're also doing some interesting things. We're starting up, if you know about building in Web3 and community building specifically, American community builders will be out there rehabbing homes near you. So that's very important. We're going to go ahead and keep our contractors as busy as possible. Like I said, they're our secret weapon that's allowing us to do this within an amazing budget and to be able to continue this in the future. So we want to keep them as busy as possible and as happy as possible. I just gave the guys a couple tiny kegs. I mean, they're, yay big kegs of beer for the weekend last weekend as a little bonus for me personally. And, we just want to make sure everybody's happy, everybody's paid well, and we can all make some money going forward, I think is the super important part. Material prices here are going up quick. Here's why I asked. So a lot of people end up renting now. The material prices aren't that bad here. I think the bathroom tile here, I can give you a little bit of insight on that. These large bathroom floor tiles were 45 cents a tile. I believe this laminate flooring here was like $2 or so a square foot or something like that. Like, it wasn't that much to redo the whole place with the brand new flooring. A lot of it is actually in labor. Finding good contractors is the most important part. And we probably could be getting things cheaper. I've been going to Home Depot specifically. This is not an ad for Home Depot. They don't give me shit for doing this. Home Depot and Lowe's were out here. If you want to give us a sponsorship to continue doing these or any other Floors and Direct or whatever it is, that's just where I've been shopping. That's where I have a line of credit. Personally, which I actually just paid off yesterday. We used a little bit of it as we were waiting for crypto funds to get out. I immediately paid it off once the crypto funds are out. And we're looking to, for the Lucid Lounge, get a complete business banking account. And I was looking into an FTX business account yesterday so we can on and off ramp to a professional business account and get all the things we need to do over there. We're working slowly. We're going to get this house done and sold. We're going to get our operating agreement and bank accounts and all that stuff up and running, and we should be able to do more of these in the future. Definitely looking to raise some small capital from very, very few limited small investors. I definitely want to keep it the smallest number possible and try and scoop a bunch more of these. I've already let realtors in our area know that I used to work with that I'm a buyer, and we already have deals coming across the desk. So I'm excited to get some capital in the door and really get these things cranking, keeping people busy, showing people how you can blend this Web3 Alchemix banking and traditional business together to get capital efficiency, exposure to cryptocurrency, and conservative yields, all while providing value in the real world. That's important. So sign up for FTX if you want to purchase some Ethereum to use Alchemix. If you want to get in the game, purchase some USDC or anything like that and get in the game. Be crypto native. This is where we're doing it, and we appreciate you guys.